Okay, so we're going to start in at the deep end with catalogues. Now, I've deliberately set this up. We've got this warning message, and people kind of tend to see this and panic a little bit when it comes up. Catalogues in Lightroom are just little containers that organise your images and help you process them. The key to a catalogue is where you put your images, and as long as the images aren't moved, or not moved far in some cases, then the catalogue can be moved. So don't worry too much about the catalogue. There's a couple of things you can do with it without causing any great harm. Firstly, you can move it anywhere in your computer. If you need to find it, all you need to do is click choose a different catalogue. So you've only got three options here. Use default catalogue, which I don't recommend, and I'll explain why in a second or two. Quit catalogue, or quit Lightroom overall, and then choose a different catalogue. So you can move your catalogue anywhere on your computer as long as the images are in the same location. That's all that matters. The other thing you can do is rename your catalogue, and that's important as well. I've got three different types of catalogue that I tend to create. I've got a device specific catalogue, which is the one it's looking for just now for the iPhone. I've got a job specific catalogue, and I've got an overall catalogue for the year at hand, in this case 2010. So let's first of all choose a different catalogue and find things. Now in Lightroom 3 it gives you options for previous catalogues. If this is not good enough, then choose a different catalogue or create a new catalogue. Either will work. So if we choose a different catalogue from here, it then gives us, in the case of the Mac, the Finder window. On the PC it would be the Explorer, and you go hunting for your catalogue. So for example, if I wanted my iPhone library catalogue, it was actually in pictures here, but I've moved it next to where the images are. In the same way that if I just back up a little bit, the 2010 stuff, the catalogue sits next to the images also. Now you get two files in a catalogue. You get the previews and the actual catalogue itself, and you'll note when you go to actually open the catalogue, it's only the catalogue that's available to you. So you can either find the catalogue in this way, or you could manually, through Explorer or through Finder, go and hunt for it, double click on it, and that will launch Lightroom as well. So let's go back a little inch or two, and we will open our iPhone Lightroom catalogue. And then click open. And then from there, it's going to launch that specific catalogue. As you can see, there's all my iPhone shots organised into two areas, 2009, 2010. Now if we take a look at these folders a second, I can find them easily by right clicking and going to show in Finder. PC users, you'll get an Explorer option, and to do that it then gives me a Finder window, and there's the iPhone library, and there of course is the catalogue. So in terms of using the catalogue, it's really easy. If you want to rename it, all you've got to do is close the catalogue. I'm going to skip backing it up. So for example, I could rename this catalogue just by clicking on it, and I could say iPhone images. Now the secret here is to take the name, copy it, and then make sure that the front part of the name, iPhone images in this case, gets added to the data file as well, but it also contains the word previews. And then once we've done that, we can double click on the catalogue. This will then launch Lightroom 3, and in turn we'll just go back to the catalogue that we were just at without any harm. So you can rename catalogues and you can move them wherever you want them to go. The trick is to keep the folders for the images in the same place. You'll note I've still got 2009, 2010, and if I go down to show in Finder, it will show me the 2009 folder. If I was, for example, to quit Lightroom, and then we'll skip it back up, and I was to go in and rename this folder 2008, and then relaunch the iPhone images catalogue, it's going to throw a wobbler because I've now changed the name. Look, you get a little question mark at it. So it's going, oh, where's the images? Now you do have options. You can find the missing folder, or you can export this folder as a catalogue, as a separate entity, and then go and find the images, or you can just remove it entirely. The other easier option is to skip backing up, quit Lightroom, and go back and rename it. So renaming it is as good as removing it completely from the location. We have the same result. Once you've found the folder again, you put it back in the correct location. When you then launch your catalogue, takes a second or two, from there you will then find that it's detected the folder. Now we'll look at resyncing images later on as well, but that's the basics. I use 3 different types of catalogue. iPhone specific catalogue, device specific. I'll skip the backup. We've also got the overall catalogue for the year, which you can see here, that relates to all these images, and there isn't a lot this year because I haven't had time to shoot an awful lot. And then we also have, tucked in here for 2009, is a job specific catalogue for a wedding that I did last year. So that's my 3 different types of catalogue, and as long as I keep the images in the same location, you can move the catalogue where you want, you can rename it where you want. But if you do happen to move a folder by accident, it is easy enough to recover that as well.